Gabriel literally needs to win the award of Worst Father of the Year. Not only does he neglect his son, but also manipulates him as well. Even at the beginning of the show, we can kind of understand Gabriel's intentions and even at some point actually feel sympathy towards him. But as seasons goes by, Gabriel's true colors started to show and it's concerning at some point, which now Gabriel has no hesitation to manipulate his son just for what he wants. So let's check with today's video. The difference between the current Gabriel and the Gabriel we saw in the past seasons is that before, he had limits. He would still have a little bit of logic and empathy inside. We can go to Godzilla as an example. Gabriel sincerely cared for his son and didn't want something bad to happen to him. But then as more seasons come, Gabriel's view of Adrien started to change. And let me remind you that Gabriel basically manipulates a person every day with the butterfly miraculous, since he akumatizes a person based on that person's feelings. So Gabriel needs to take advantage of those feelings by manipulating the person based on what they currently feel. And that's how Gabriel takes advantage of it, by asking in return what he wants. Now, Gabriel in Season 3 is starting to view his son differently, at the point that he doesn't view him as a person with emotions, but more like an object. In the episode Ladybug, Hawkmoth goes to say, "Getting sentimental on a sunny monster," and then also, "Children, so fragile, easy to break." And by the way, this is right after he got Emily's ring, which contains Adrien's mug in episode Felix. Which reminds me, when Gabriel threatened Felix in Season 4 of basically snapping him out of existence by the wording of, "including the power to destroy your life." Now, there were a few moments where we thought Gabriel was changing, like in Gladiator 2, where Gabriel was about to kumatize someone until he realizes that it came from Adrien's emotions. So, he tried to actually talk with him. But of course, the writers let us know that he wasn't changing. As then in Ephemeral, Gabriel akumatizes Adrien after he found out he was Chat Noir. And not only that, he didn't take in consideration what Adrien was thinking of the situation, but instead he used the ring to control him. The same thing happened in Chat Blanc, but instead of the ring, he said, "Obey." Now, in Season 5, the whole confusion happened again, with the topic that, is Gabriel changing or not? But then the writers also gave us certain characters to let us know the answer, which in this case is Nathalie. In Transmission especially, we see Gabriel trying to kumatize someone once again, but then realizes that it's Adrien. Now in Gladiator 2, Gabriel felt concerned, but now here he didn't akumatize him just yet, because first he wanted to give him an alliance ring so he can be a more powerful Akuma. And you can see that minutes before this, Nathalie tells Gabriel, don't take advantage of his distress. Which Gabriel is like, "Oh my god, no, I'm not a monster." And then he literally does what Nathalie told him not to do. And actually, this is the first time that Gabriel tries to akumatize Adrien with no hesitation and without knowing that he's Chat Noir. This also reminds me when Gabriel was talking to Lila and Onishan, telling her how she lied and manipulated his son, as then when they finished talking, he goes to say, "You and I think the same way." Also, someone pointed out in Tumblr that in Evolution, Gabriel says to the Kwamis, "You're not my prisoners, you are my slaves, and I am your master." Basically, he's treating them how he would treat his son. Also, you guys know that at the end of the episodes, Hawkmoth mostly does his evil love, but this time he did it as Gabriel, symbolizing that his actions as Hawkmoth are starting to affect him in his daily life as Gabriel. This is one of the reasons why manipulating someone comes so easily to him at this point, because he does so every time he uses his miraculous. Now, the question is, does Gabriel really care for his son? Well, he does in his own way, but his insanity has taken over his way. So when Gabriel makes decisions, the difference between a logical answer to do things or the insane one which he's not thinking clearly at all, this difference has become blurry to him. So even after all of those nice things that he has done recently, it's not completely honest, because he's so out of himself. But then also, when is Adrien going to find out about the true intentions of his father? I mean, Nathalie has, and even Felix as well. So when is Adrien's turn? Well, I have a theory video coming up where I'm going to be talking about a certain person who could help Adrien figure it out. Anyways, what do you guys think? Have a miraculous day and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!